Her legs shook up and down. Unfortunately, the Countess moved on to her favourite subject. You need to forget about this ridiculous horse-riding nonsense. You can ride occasionally, as long as it's side-saddle, of course. A lady must know how to ride, but you can't help in the stables. That's most unladylike. Words started to explode in her head. No, 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 no. No more. Chucking her embroidery on the floor, she ran out of the room, banging into the door as she left. The Countess shouting, "Kizzy, come back now!" No, the room was suffocating her. She had to get out. She ran and ran, past some of the American soldiers who looked at her aghast. "Kizzy, what's the matter?" they shouted after her. She didn't answer. There was only one place she wanted to be. Racing past the Spanish school riders, she ran through the stables until she found her safe place, with the Lipizzaner stallion, Pluto. She threw her arms around his neck, sobbing and shaking with anger. Taking a deep breath, she smelt her favourite smell: sweet hay and horse dung. "Oh, Pluto, what am I going to do?" The horse leaned into her, nickering quietly. He dropped his head down. It felt like the hug she so badly needed. They stood together, not moving, as he let her cry it out. "Kizzy," a voice whispered. She couldn't turn around. A hand touched her shoulder and gently pulled her back. What happened? It was her best friend Jakob. His mop of hair flopped so far over his eyes, she knew Heinz would be telling him to get it cut soon. She took a gulping breath. "I don't want to be a lady." Jakob roared with laughter. She lightly punched his shoulder. "Don't laugh at me." "Well, you should see your face." He handed her a hanky. "You're covered in snot and have a dirty mark just here." Jakob wiped her cheek gently with his thumb. "We both know you'll never be a lady. Don't worry about it." After giving her nose a good blow, she turned back to Pluto, reaching up and stroking the soft, warm fur under his mane. This was her favourite thing to do. So comforting. His rose-grey coat was getting paler every day, and it wouldn't be long until he was pure white like the other stallions. "Would you tell that to the Countess, please?" Kizzy looked back at her friend. "Seriously, Jakob, I know she means well, but all the music, the walking up and down with a book on my head, the embroidering." She showed him her bruised and scabbed thumb. "And the clothes! Oh, the clothes!" She stepped back so Jakob could have a good look at her. "Who wears these things?" She pointed to the starched white shirt, neat cardigan and skirt, her long white socks. "Who?" Pluto snuffled at her side, pushing her slightly with his muzzle. Jakob hesitated, shrugging slightly. "Young ladies?" Kizzy stared at him, every part of her body fuming. Their guardian, Heinz, came in and interrupted them. "What's going on here?" He looked at Kizzy and raised his eyebrows. "What happened? I thought you were with the Countess." Kizzy looked at them both, Heinz and Jakob, who had found her in the forest when they'd been coming here to the Schloss with their horses. She'd been alone and they had accepted her, shared everything with her, brought her here with them and helped her find a home. They were her family. If she ran away from the Countess, she'd have to leave them both. But if she didn't, if she stayed, could she bear it? Chapter 2. Kizzy let her head droop. She knew she'd been ungrateful and let Heinz down by running off. Jakob stepped in, trying to protect his friend, as always. "She needed a bit of a break." Heinz sighed. I never can get used